Welcome back, dear viewers. If you are just coming in, it's your favorite program, Week Review. As we earlier announced, this is the second part of the program, and we are welcoming our guest, Mrs. Kose Christelle, who is a parent and a housewife. Good morning, madam.
Good morning, madam.
So, how are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, thanks for coming. So today we are going to talk with her about the upcoming school resumption that is next Monday. You are a wife, you are above all a mother. So what do you think? Will it be easy for you to send back your child to school next Monday with the coronavirus crisis still outside? We can say some parents are still afraid. So what is your opinion?
Yes, I can say some parents are still afraid because of the virus that has broken us since. But I for one, I'm afraid. But I have this assurance because I know my child, since she's small, she's in class 6, she needs to go back to school because education is the key. That's why I need to send her to school. I'm not afraid that way because I know the measures taken by the government are the best. And I know teachers in school will follow up those children because they are also parents and know everything will be okay with my child in school.
So let's say you have a complete confidence in the measures which are going to be taken in place. And for you, what are you going to do? In fact, are you going to accompany your child to school on that day to see if these measures are effectively put in place?
Yes, for 1 week I'll follow her. I have to follow her to school. At least I stay even for 30 minutes and see how things are going in school before I can go home.
And if you discover these measures are not put in place, what are you going to do?
I'll take my child back home.
Okay, you take your child back home. Does it mean that this period of break was really a release moment for you as a parent, if we can put it like that? Why take your child back home?
Not actually, it was not a release because we parents were already used to sending our children to school every morning, and we also go to our own job places. But now, with these children in school, in the house, it's too tedious because parents already used to being with those children only for weekends in the house. Now they are there every day. So it's really tedious. You talk and talk, children disturb. Don't do this, they will still do. Don't do that, you are really stressed up. So it's not really easy.
Okay, you said they are disturbing, but during this more than 1 month of confinement, the kids were not just left like that. They had some TV classes and even e-classes. For you, what was the effectiveness of these classes? Did your child really gain something from following up these classes? Or for you, was this process is not yet ready to be implemented in our country?
Yes, I can say yes because they are trying. It was not really that effective because if they put something like that, my child was following, or when I'm in the house, I have to tell her follow up when it's her class that they are teaching in the TV. She will follow up, and after I will give her some exercises. Even the exercise that they give on the TV, I will make sure she does the exercises. But now there are certain children that are in those interior villages. How are they going to do about the classes? So it's not really beneficial for all the children.
So for you, what can the government do to remedy to this situation?
For the situation of the classes, I don't really see it really like very, very serious in our country because it's something you have never done, and the thing just came up. People were not prepared because their villages there's no light. Some don't even have TV in their houses. So now parents have to take upon themselves to teach their children at home or have teachers to come and teach their children because they cannot and never follow up those classes on TV. It will not help all the children.
Okay, so parents have to teach their students, their children in the house and not just wait for TV classes or e-classes for their children. So next Monday, you will be sending your child back to school. So what can you say to these school authorities who will be receiving your child or other children?
Yes, I know those school authorities are parents, and they will also release their parents to school, their children to school. Now, I have to tell them that they should please follow up the measurement taken by the government and follow up all the children. Take care of them as if it was theirs. They should also remember that maybe their child is also in another school where they are not. They should take care of all the children as if it was their own children, following up all the measurements that are set by the government, and everything will be okay.
Okay, and to these school authorities, do you really think they can complete the school syllabus, especially for those who are in examination classes, because we know they are the ones actually concerned with this school resumption next Monday? Do you think the school, the teachers will be able to complete the syllabus until the next exams?
I don't think so. It depends on schools. Maybe some schools have gone far than others, and some are still behind. It will not really be easy. For they will saturate the child will not be able to assimilate all the syllables, what he was supposed to learn for the year, because they don't really have time. And the syllabus is still much or less, but I'm not sure they will be able. Even if they do, the child will not really learn how he was supposed to.
So can we say this degree for this year, 2020, will be a degree lesser than the past few years? Because as all the syllables will not be completed, so as the questions will not carry on the topics which will not be taught. So what do you think?
On this case, I don't really know about it, but I know there are some children that really learn well. But this exam this year was not supposed to hold for me. It was not supposed to hold because the period is too small for them to study and finish the syllabus. But now the government has its own way to do things. They might set exam on those topics that they have already studied. Mostly, yes, they will really focus on those topics that the children have studied in school. And maybe the older ones that have not studied, they will partially set the exam, and it will help the children to pass the exam or to write the exam as other years.
Okay, so one word for all these students who are going to take the road back to school next Monday, and to the teachers and the parents. We know it will not be easy for the parents to let their children go back to school. So what can you tell them?
For this, I call upon all the mothers, all the parents to take care of their children at home, to give them some tips, to tell them again and again the measures taken by the government for them to overcome this crisis. So now, the parents at home have to make the face masks for the children to always have, and when they come back, they have to wash and clean, because the child cannot use it twice. They should have at least 3 of them in the house. When they come today, they remove and wash and give the child the other one. You will always be wearing it on your faces for their own protection. Secondly, the parents have to buy hand sanitizer and always put in the back of the child, always. Even though they are putting water in front of the school, yes, you wash your hands, but you reach in class, you sit down, you take your hand sanitizer and you still use it. It's very important for them to do so for their children.
Thank you for this kind advice, Christelle, and thank you for answering our questions. For right now, we shall not let you go, as we are moving to the last segment of our program, entitled No Comment. Wow, that was really an overload, if we can put it like that. An overload that can favor the spread of the coronavirus in our country, like 5 people or 6 people on a bike. That is not possible. So for you, what do you think of that kind of practice in our country?
It's really, really bad because we really take this coronavirus so lightly in our country. Some of the people that are not really serious, they think it's a joke. They think it's just something that they just said like that and it's not existing. That's what is happening outside there. They don't really take the importance of their health. They don't know how important it is to be healthy. So our country, they really need them. It's not the president will be behind everybody to be whipping them. We have to make our country work. We have to do it. So we should be conscious of what we do. When they say don't do it, we should be conscious and follow the rules that it is at hand for us to follow what the government have put in place for this measure. So those overloading, they don't really know what they are doing. They just think that it's still fancy.
Oh my God, let's believe they really don't know what they are doing. And in order to stay safe, dear viewers, you should avoid such practices in our country, even in this period of coronavirus and even after, because both the life of the passengers and the drivers are at stake. So let's be careful and let's be safe. Dear viewers, we have come to the end of our program. We wish to thank our guest who was here with us. Thank you for coming, madam.
Yeah, thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the program.
Yes, I did.
We equally thank Mr. Tamo, William Kamga for the technical support, and we actually hope you enjoyed the program, and if you did, let's take the rendezvous for next week with the same pleasure. See you next time. Bye-bye.